today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. As we'll see Mac Jones and the New England Patriots versus Jared Goff and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's a sight that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Patriots are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Patriots are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And that's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to, but when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Jones now. They're bringing a blitz. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's gone. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Matt Judon coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Elliott. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. From the 41, Jones. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. This is Elliott. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Back to Stevenson on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Elliott is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Now, how about that call? Hand it to the big guy in that situation. Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case, they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
From the 36, Goff. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A give to the fullback on the dive. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Zeke with a shake and bake. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff fighting to stay upright. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st. Goff now looks to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again is Goff. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down at 4. There's Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Goff. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Goff. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Buying time to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Judon. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Elliott. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. With that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 23.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
From the 45 on second down.
Jones, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Up the middle, here's Elliott.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 143 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Draw play, Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw. Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Goff. Over the middle, it's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen.
Oh, what a juke into space. And all the way in.